Hey everybody, it's Untitled Comics, and I'm here today with a special live CGC unboxing. We're going to show off some books. I also have some, I picked up some donuts today. I got some beer. We're just going to have a nice little live hangout. And I do have a special guest with me as well. If you guys are interested, come on, hang out. We're just going to have a chill, laid back time. And I'm going to introduce my guest. And
it's morphin' time.
Oh, we gotta unmute you, buddy.
Oh, I think that it would be better if. Is that better?
Yeah, here we go.
There's a little feedback though.
All right.
Should I just come over?
Yeah, some back.
I'm coming over. Yo,
hey,
what's up, dude?
So I got my buddy Steve here. Like I said, ended up making my trip back home, and I am in Kansas right now with my buddy Steve from BerkFamily 54 Comics.
I'm excited to hang out with you, dude. Tonight's been a lot of fun so far. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we've been having a great time. We, he met up over here at the hotel. We went out for some food. We had some drinks. Just been having a good time tonight, and we just wanted to hang out, show off some books, and just talk a little bit, hanging out.
Yeah, we actually went to a shop in town that I did not think, and I've lived there basically my entire life, that I did not know sold comic books. And we got a couple books from there as well. So a couple dollar books. Nothing special, but we got some stuff. And you got me an AOK too. We can show off that.
Yeah, so it was pretty surprising, like I was telling Steve, sometimes you just never know when you go to like bookshops, like regular bookshops that you just ask. Sometimes you just never know if they have actual comics there, and they happen to have graphic novels. They had some trade paperbacks, and they had some like raw comic books. So we spent a little bit of time, like maybe, I don't know, like 20 minutes there.
Yeah, I would say so.
They had some cheap books there for like 99 cents to like $2,
I think we got, so I got 4 books. How many did you get? 3?
2 books. Yep.
Oh, so okay, we got 6 books.
2 books.
And it was $8.39 after tax, which I felt like was a great price considering what we got. So.
All right, let's see who we got here in the chat. Hey, what's going on, James? How are you? Tyler, what's going on, Tyler? How are you? We were just talking to you, Tyler, in the background not too long ago.
We were talking about you.
Panda, what's up, buddy? We're also talking to Panda not too long ago when we were touring the Kansas State Stadium.
That was cool. I did not expect it to be open tonight, so you noticed it, and I was like, all right, let's stop, and we jumped out.
Yeah, we lucked out that they had the gate open, and we were able to go in and just check it out. It was a really nice stadium. What's up, Jonathan? How are you? Go Cats, Cowabunga.
It's
more expected time.
Nice. We don't have great internet reception in here, so if it looks a little pixelated, we tried the hotel Wi-Fi.
Garbage.
And yeah, it's really, really bad. So we're using a hotspot on the phone, and so if it looks bad, we apologize.
Yeah, my apologies. We're at a hotel internet. It was really bad when we were testing it out. It was very pixelated on my side, so hopefully it's a little bit better on Steve's hotspot.
Hopefully.
So
we'll see.
Apologize, like I said, if it doesn't look too good. We are here. We're having. We're going to show you the comics we picked up. We ended up going to a donut shop as well.
It doesn't look that bad. I don't think. What do you think?
Steve is. Oh yeah, actually,
it doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, Steve's looking at it on his laptop as well. It does not look too bad at all, considering it was much worse earlier.
Yes, it was.
So apologies if it does look pretty terrible live or on the rewind. What's going on, Superior Hero Collectibles? What's going on? I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing?
Ruby G.
We got Ruby G. What's going on, buddy?
We were talking about you earlier today.
Yeah, we were. Yep. So like I said, I do have a CGC unboxing. I'm going to show that off last. We're going to show off the comics we picked up today at the not a comic book, but like a regular bookstore. And just our like whole afternoon, evening experience. It was pretty cool.
It was a lot of fun. I was happy to show someone around who's not from Kansas or the Midwest.
Yeah, first time in Kansas today.
We ran into a lot of construction. I kind of forgot how much construction was going on. So I apologize about that. But we saw a lot of cool stuff and had some fun. What did you think of the burgers? I never asked you
Oh, the burgers were great.
I think it's the best.
It reminded me of like an old school like diner that we have like back in Massachusetts, Rhode Island. Very old school, something from like the 40s, 50s, 60s. Had that very old school feel. The burgers were good. I got a pretty simple Texas burger.
Texas burger is what it's called. Yeah.
He was beating on me for a little bit because I didn't get any cheese or bacon on it. I just wanted to get it like as is. It was actually pretty good. Fries are pretty good as well. And that was a good spot. Then we went to the stadium. We checked out the Kansas State University. Really nice campus. I've been to a lot of campuses across country. This one was really nice. I'm going to be honest. It was nice. Not just saying it because Steve's here. I've been to many campuses across country.
Appreciate that.
It was really nice. The stadium was actually really nice. And I liked how they were all like together.
Everything was so the
basketball, soccer, baseball, all within
football.
the same strip on that road.
Yeah.
And the football stadium was really nice. I'm a huge football guy. I like seeing the names on the banners across on top. I recognize some of the names: Michael Bishop, Darren Sproles, Terrence Newman, Jordy Nelson, Grogan.
Yeah, there's
a lot of great names on the
Ring of Honor.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool.
And
then
Aggieville is where we went.
Aggieville was that little strip on the town of Manhattan.
That's where all the college kids go. Bars. We got some donuts.
Yep, donuts.
Drinks.
Yep.
You bought me an extra beer when I said
bought him an extra beer. I don't remember asking for another beer. I think I just brought it over. To be honest.
Whatever.
So
I appreciate you, bro.
So that was cool. Drinking another beer as well. This is Boneyard beer. I always like to show off the beers when I do have some drinking.
Is that an Incredible Hulk homage?
No. It is a pretty cool.
Well, it's Incredible Pulp.
Incredible Pulp. It's a blood orange extra pale ale from Bend, Oregon. It's not an actual Colorado beer. Shame on me.
I have family that lives in Bend. Well, Hillsborough, Bend, and Brother John is in here. What's up, Brother John?
All right, we got some more people. What's going on, Brother John? Alex the Comic Hoarder.
Dude, I got your notification today. I was out hanging it with him, but he just dropped another video. Did you see his video where he picked up that Gem 85?
Yes, I actually.
That was insane.
Dude. I did watch the video. Sorry, I did not comment, but I did hit the thumbs up. I don't always comment on every single video, but I always hit the thumbs up, so I do support. I love the video. That was an awesome pickup, Alex. Congratulations on that. So that was, like I said, we had a great time down in Manhattan. We're still in Manhattan, right?
We still are.
Yeah, we're still in Manhattan.
Yeah,
really,
not the best part of town, but we're in Manhattan.
He says it's not the best. I was just in Aurora, Colorado, which is not a really good area in Colorado. So I was making my way back across country and heading back home to Rhode Island. It's gonna take me a few days. So I'm taking my sweet time driving back home, and I'm in Kansas tonight. So
I'm glad you came through Kansas this time because on the way down there you went through Nebraska.
Yes, the first time I went across I-80. This time I'm going back home I-70 for the vast majority of the road. So I'm going to show off the books first that we got at the bookstore. Steve will show off some of the books. And then some of the books that I got from you recently. We actually met up with a guy
who used to work at the comic book store in Manhattan that closed down. He's getting married soon. And so he's trying to offload some books. And he had a couple books that you wanted to fill for your run, right?
Yeah. So I'll show off those books first. So I've been talking about this for a little bit now. I've been trying to fill my Moon Knight Volume 1 run. I have 4 books left to fill. 15, 22, 23, and 24, if I'm not mistaken. He did have issues number 22. So I picked that up. It does show the personalities there of Jake Lockley, Mark Spector, Stephen Grant, and then Moon Knight. So this was one of the 4 books I had left to pick up. And Moon Knight issue number 24, one of the earliest known negative space covers out there, done by, of course, Bill S. And it's featuring Stained Glass Scarlet. So I have 2 books left. 2 books left to finish Volume 1. I'm not in a rush. Obviously, I can go online and buy the books. I'm not out there to do that. I'd rather find them in the wild or talk to people who can find them in the wild for me. That makes it a little bit more special for me.
How many issues are in that run?
38.
Okay, so I got 37 to go because you AOK'd me a book.
Go ahead. Yeah. So I've been busting on Steve for a while.
He's been busting my chops for a while.
He's been trashing the Moon Knight series, which in all fairness, that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I'm okay with that. And obviously I'm gonna be biased towards the show. I do like it. I do like the show so far. It has been slow paced. A lot of people have been complaining there's not enough Moon Knight in the actual series. That's obviously makes sense. Everybody wants to see Moon Knight in action, in the suit, fighting, so forth. He's not been doing that, which myself has been complaining too. So I a-okayed him.
And Moon Knight #1. Can you believe that? This book has gotten crazy. There was a contested $1,700 sale, right?
I contested it, but it ended up being a legit sale.
Yeah.
So I made a video on that. It was a legit sale. But I bought this not too long ago. This was my second copy. I do have a nice copy at home as well. Steve's been ragging on the show. He has not read much of Moon Knight at all.
No.
So he gets to read the first title, first issue, first appearance of Khonshu, first appearance of Raoul Bushman. He gets to read about the origin of Moon Knight. So I thought that would be a good placeholder to start with the series of Moon Knight. Good introduction. And then if he reads it, then maybe he can get a little bit more insight of what they're doing from a direction standpoint of the Moon Knight series.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to give it a whirl.
And if he still doesn't like it, then that's fine. I completely respect that.
This is a beautiful book.
But
beautiful book, and love all the purple. Is it purple or blue?
It's a blue. It's like a royal blue, purplish, depending on the color.
It depends on the lights.
Depending on the lighting, it's a really. I love the cover. It's obviously a Bill Sienkiewicz cover, which awesome. He's well known for this series.
So I'm definitely going to give it a read, and he's going to stop busting my chops. So thank you very much again, Dave. You were amazing,
absolutely. Bro. Hopefully he enjoys the read. It is a Doug Mensch book. He's a great writer. Let's see what's going on here in the chat. You got one of my favorite Moon Knights. What's going on, Andrew? How are you, buddy? Let's see. Great. Okay. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So hopefully he enjoys the read. It is a pretty good read. You do get a little bit of insight into Raoul Bushman, obviously Khonshu, and you get a little bit of the origins and how he gets his powers.
Okay, well, that's good because I'd like to know more about that.
And
I've been confused.
A lot of people have been confused, and I completely understand. There's not a lot of Moon Knight readers out there. Obviously, I'm biased, but it will fill in the gaps once you read this issue. And from my Moon Knight breakdowns, I do explain a lot of the stuff that's not explained in the episodes because it's only 45 to 50 minutes of content in the video, not in the episode itself.
Right.
So they can't honestly fill in every single thing. And so
I'm glad you mentioned what you did in your most recent one.
Yeah.
I didn't realize all those people from the beginning of the show, like all his coworkers, were in that scene.
Yeah.
I had no idea because it had been a month at this point. You know what I mean? So I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah. So what I talked about in the episode breakdown is you see him in the mental institution, which is very reminiscent of the Jeff Lemire run. And what I talked about in the breakdown, which hopefully is what I actually comes out in the episodes, which I think is going to make sense, is he's not in the actual mental institution, but he's in this sort of limbo state of purgatory, whatever you want to call it. He's being judged. He's going to be judged by Amit to see whether he's worthy of going into the afterlife because he died. He got shot there by arrow twice in the chest. He's dead.
Yeah.
But before you see him drifting down into the water, his chest wounds are gone.
I didn't notice that part either until you said that.
So I don't know if it has something to do with Taweret, which is the Egyptian goddess, deity of rejuvenation, reborn, rebirth, so forth. But we'll see in the next episode that's coming tonight whether or not that comes into fruition, because you do see the walls shaking, the lights shaking, which gets me into the theory that they're on Anubis's ship, which we do see the spotlight on the ship in a further episode. So we'll see if that actually happens. So that's my theory. What's going on, Bill? How are you? Are you two attending Steve's gun show?
I'll be honest.
Team No Sleeves.
I had to go Team No Sleeves when we're hanging out, Dave. It's been a beautiful day, too.
Yeah, it was actually really nice talking
and
today.
Dave has me way beat when it comes to guns.
No,
He's just not wearing a sleeveless. Dave is jacked out of his mind. So
that's very nice of you.
did I open a One Night in Paris remake?
Never could figure it out. What's going on? How are you?
Did you see what Ruby G said earlier?
No, what did he
Scroll
say?
up.
Let me scroll up. Sorry. I try to be very good with the live
You
comments.
keep going.
This is the worst.
Bro,
press.
that's it. That's the one.
Nice. That's awesome.
Oh, shit. I love Ruby
Oh,
G.
shit, Ruben. What's going on? Timbo White, what's
up?
going on? How are you? All right. So, did you
show-
want to show off the books you picked up today at the?
Sure, I'll show those up, and then you can show up yours too
Yeah.
as well. Yeah. So
We were there for what, 20 minutes or so, maybe?
maybe not even.
Yeah,
Maybe
not
like
even.
15
It was
minutes.
quick.
So we walked in there, and it's a bookstore, and I always just see regular books. I was just like, you know what, Dave's here. Let's check to see if they have comics. I didn't expect them to. They had a big stack of them and a bunch of trade paperbacks. So we divided it in two, and we both looked through it, and then we swapped. So I was able to grab 3 Titans books and a Nightwing book. I have the new Teen Titans number 105. This is Roy's new suits. I think he got it issue 100 or right before that. I got the first appearance of his new suit.
It's all new to me. I'm not familiar with the series.
A-okayed from Flash 6792.
Oh,
So,
cool.
I got that. That was $1. The new Teen Titans issue number. Do you see an issue number on here? I don't see an issue number. That's weird.
No,
Actually, both of these don't have an issue number.
no. You want to open it up and yeah, this doesn't. There's no number. This says President's Drug Awareness Campaign. So I don't know if this is like a promo issue.
Yeah, this one.
American soft drink industry.
So this one says
interesting.
Keebler Company presents DC Comics.
I wonder if you get one of those special like promotional books.
It had to be, because this one doesn't have a number on it either.
I have not seen these before. And back home in Rhode Island, I do like to collect the Pizza Hut insert copies, which is another like limited comic. I'm wondering if this is what that is.
So this has got to be one of those too, because there's this doesn't say anything on the inside either. This looks like a reprint of one of them. I just don't know which one it is.
It's got to be a reprint of something, because
I don't know which one it is.
even on the splash page, there's no number on here.
That's what I'm looking at the same thing.
Yeah, you might have got yourself something cool here.
Yeah,
I like
I'm good
these.
at that.
That's pretty cool.
So I got 2 of those. Don't know what the numbers are or anything.
So if you're familiar with this book, let me know.
Yeah, let us know.
I have not seen these before.
And then the last book we got, this is just a VF copy, and it was $1, so I don't even care. But I'm a big Dick fan. I'm a big Dick fan. Big Dick fan. Nightwing Rebirth number 1.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So, pretty happy with those. I felt like we did pretty good overall.
Excuse my ignorance, but is there a Comic-Con there? Go ahead, Steve.
There was a Comic-Con this past weekend. Oh, I didn't even get to tell you all the stories. We just got sidetracked with everything.
Yeah.
There was a huge con this past weekend in Kansas City.
Nice.
Yeah, what's going on? Plus 692.
What's up? What's up?
I was talking about how you AOK'd me the first appearance of Roy's new costume, and this is just him in that costume. This is New Teen Titans number 105. So
there you go.
So those are my books. What did you get while you were there, Joe?
That's awesome. So yeah, we were like I said, looking through that little stack of books that they had there, and I was a little surprised that they had these 2 books here. So this was Young Avengers number 1 from volume 2.
Yeah, did we ever see if that was worth anything?
This was $2. Pretty sweet. And I don't know, this is like a $30, $40 book, isn't it?
So it's probably VF, right?
So it's a VF, I don't know, $20, $15, $20 book. I recently gave this book away in my 600 subscriber giveaway. And
so now you got another one.
So now I got another one.
Look at that. We both AOK'd each other. Mine was probably a little cheaper than the book you AOK'd me.
Yeah. And then a Young Avengers number 2. So they, like I said, $2 each.
$15.
So there you go, $15. There you go.
No.
nice little finds there at a bookstore that can't go wrong with that.
We paid $8 total
Yeah.
for all of the books.
Yeah, $8 for all those books. So you can't go wrong with that.
So,
And then, so I also got a CGC unboxing, like I said in the title.
I'll show off my donuts really quick. We
Yeah,
also
go
went
ahead.
to the donut store
Yeah.
while you're opening
I'll
that.
go take a seat.
So we went to
Varsity.
Varsity Donuts, which is the best donut shop in Manhattan. One of them is gone. I don't know what happened to it. Actually, 3 of them are gone. I ate them. I had a chocolate bar, and then I had 2 of these. These are funnel cake donuts, and they are very, very, very good. So if you ever come through Manhattan, Kansas, go to Varsity Donuts, get the funnel cake donuts, and then I got this is called a Party Girl. This is for my daughter. It's just a regular donut with pink frosting and sprinkles. So that's gonna be for my daughter to eat in the morning.
You want to show off my donuts? I don't know what these are. These look pretty damn good. I had one already.
Okay, so you have a regular chocolate one. You have a funnel cake one. And you guys can't see it that well.
And this was I told the person at the shop to just pick them out.
There is this one's called the K-Stater.
K-State. Oh,
The
colors.
K-Stater. Yeah, this is purple. You get a maple one, chocolate one, cinnamon one, and then a funnel cake one.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
What was the one that's gone? Was it just another funnel cake one?
I think it's the blueberry.
Blueberry. Okay, nice.
Yeah, the
nice.
blueberry was pretty good. And so, like I said, I got the CGC unboxing. I was lucky to get this package today because it was my last day today in my place in Colorado, and I had.
Want me to move some of this stuff here?
Yeah, that's fine. And
Just sit right there.
yeah, that's good. And I had bought this package. I usually do my Bruno Comics previews. It's an auction house in Rhode Island, and they had an auction again this past 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Something like that.
It was 2 weeks ago during like the middle of the day on a Wednesday.
Yeah, it was a Wednesday, which is a prime time to buy books on an auction house. Is on a Wednesday evening. Not a lot of people are on there versus the weekend. So I thought I picked up some pretty good books at a decent price until you get the buyer's fees, and then you look at it. And I was like, oh shit.
The BP, the taxes, the shipping.
Oh yeah, exactly. So it was supposed to show up on Friday, and it didn't show up because I wasn't home. UPS decided not to deliver it on Saturday for whatever reason, and then so I was leaving Tuesday morning, and then Monday I missed out because I was at the gym, and so I was like, oh shit, I got to figure out how am I going to get these books. So I tried rerouting them back to Rhode Island. It was like $50. I was like, that's more money than I paid to ship them here in the first place. So I held them at UPS for $8. I drove over there early this morning, and luckily they had them in the warehouse. So I was very thankful for that. One of the good stories of a postal service working in my favor.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have a video come out where it's not working.
Yeah. So I am very thankful for that. Thank you, UPS. It did work out once.
Oh, it was UPS?
UPS.
Oh, okay, so mine's USPS.
Not USPS.
Yeah, USPS.
USPS, I can't speak kindly of right now. But UPS did work out today, so I'm very thankful. So I got 3 books today. I bought from the auction house. Of course, I got your packing peanuts, which I love.
One time I gave Panda a box that had a bunch of packing peanuts in it, and I wrote in there, "Enjoy these packing peanuts, you bitch."
Yeah, but I do like this auction house because they always package these very nicely. The last one I did was raw books, and they also put it in a nice flat box, and they were nice. No issues with that. And I wish all people ship like this, minus the packing peanuts, but
they look like Cheetos.
Yeah, they do.
Cheetos.
So they're all 3 are Marvel books. Let's see, where did I put that?
The scissors.
There we go. Always good to have some trauma shares on hand.
Hoodrat, what's up?
What's going on here?
Nicholas, what's up?
Video sponsored by Incredible Pulp and Varsity. That's right.
That's right.
Yo, what's going on, Nicholas? How are you? Hoodrat Comics. How are you? Thanks for joining us, guys.
This hangout has actually gone a lot better than I thought because, like I said, I didn't expect us to find any comic books in town,
Yeah,
and I didn't expect the stadium to be open either. So far, it's gone pretty well.
yeah, and there's no comic shops in Western Kansas. So
There's nothing in Western Kansas. There's not even a McDonald's or anything.
There is nothing in Western Kansas.
Basically, anything west of Salina, there's nothing there. You got to go south to Dodge City and Garden City to find anything.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll be driving through Missouri and finishing off in Indianapolis for the night.
There you go.
So
thank you to the 10 people watching right now. We appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. That's what I picked up. Oh, what they put? Oh, hey, a little preview.
Now that's a higher grade than mine.
So this is the first time that this auction house has done this. I'm going to show you a preview of the books that they showed. So they got what is this? Detective 359, a 6.0. So that's pretty cool. They're showing me the previews.
So this is going to be in the next one, huh?
So there's an upcoming auction May 21st. I typically like to make the preview videos when I have time, obviously. And they do have an X-Men 12 versus Juggernaut at a 6.0, both 6.0s.
Yeah, mine's a 5.0, and this definitely looks nicer than mine.
Neither one I have, but that's the first time I've gotten a little preview from them. So that's pretty cool.
I think they're growing a lot more. There's a lot more people nowadays trying to make their own places that are alternative to eBay.
Toasty Toast. I'm in Canada. All right, cool.
Nice.
Awesome.
Is that Bueller?
That is Bueller.
What's up, Bueller?
What's up, buddy? Man? How are you, Travis? Yeah, I think we're all caught up. Yeah. I hear that CGC is a lot harder than they used to be. Is that true?
What are we talking about here? Submitting or
in terms of grading? I'd say probably. I'd say they're a little bit more harsher, especially on the 9.8s.
Your 9.4 should have not have been.
Where the hell is that?
Oh, it's in that box. It's in that box.
It's in the box. That's using to help prop this camera right now. But yeah, I did a recent video. I did 3 books from a submission I did at Terrificon.
You want me to hold any of those?
Yeah, sure. If you want. Yeah. And I submitted a Bloodstone #1, a Venom 3 first and third print. Only the Bloodstone #1 got pressed. The other 2 I picked up on New Comic Book Day when they first came out. And I thought they were both perfect 9.8s. And the first print came back a 9.4. And the third print came back a 9.8. And Steve looked at it as well. And
there's no reason that should not have been a 9.8. Like I saw the corners and the little thing you talked about. Neither one of those were a big enough deal in my eyes.
I've seen less pass for 9.8s.
Especially when you consider Marvel's paper. Marvel's paper for covers is trash.
Yeah. So, I see what you're holding. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a little rant on that. Obviously, none of us are professional comic graders, but when you're comparing both books side by side and you see,
we've been in comics long enough to know what a 9.8 is.
Yeah, I've seen spine ticks on a 9.8.
Oh, yeah, I have one. I have one of 2 or 3 color breaking spine ticks that are 9.8.
I didn't see a spine tick on that first print, so I don't know. So I was kind of surprised, but nonetheless, it is what it is. So I'll show off the first book I ended up getting. This was actually the first book I bid on during the auction, and this was Sensational She-Hulk, issue #1. This is at a CGC 9.0 newsstand copy, and this is just a great cover. I do like how she's holding the She-Hulk #1 in her hand. It's a pretty.
Look at the back of that, dude. That's freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, if you look at the back. I know Bill likes to see the back of the covers. This is a nice Schwinn advertisement. That's pretty sweet. I like that.
Beautiful.
I like that.
She-Hulk cover. What's the grade on that? 9.0?
I kind of like the back of it. It's a 9.0, yeah.
Is it graded right on 9.0? Because this next book, I think, is undergraded. Unless there's something there I'm not seeing.
Shoot, I don't know.
This looks more like a 9.
Unless it's on the back.
9.4, 9.6 than a 9.0.
Dude, I don't know. Take a look at that. I don't know.
Look at this one, dude. That should not be the greatest.
Well, this one I picked up because I'm a big fan of this comic.
There is two larger right there.
All right, so
Two
this
spine ticks there, but I don't know about any other places.
so many cool books. Yes, I agree, Bill.
There's a little bit on the back too, but this should be a 9.
Would you see a 9.0? I don't know.
This should not be a 9.0. This should
Would
be
you?
like 9.4.
Would you think that's worth resubmitting?
Yes, I do. I mean, we can look at it more in like better light because it is kind of dark in here, as you guys can see.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Travis.
I don't know, dude. I think this is better than 9.0.
Yeah, it's
hard to tell.
It's tough to say because the lighting does suck in here, but I do see the two spine ticks there at the bottom near the barcode.
Well, finally CGC's made it so you can see the graders notes. So maybe there's some graders notes.
You can see maybe there near the barcode. Other than that, I think it's a beauty.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Of course, you
color
got your
pops.
You got your typical, but anyways, it's a nice book nonetheless. I'll put that aside. 2 more books. Like I said, I bought 3 books. This is a cool book. I was a little surprised I was able to get this book at this price. I think I paid $100 for this book. And this is Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 9. This is the first appearance of Hector Ayala, or what they say, first white tiger in comics. His first appearance is in a magazine. I think it's Kung Fu. It's I forget what issue it is, but it's in a magazine. But either way, great book. I got this in a 9.6.
Those colors pop, dude.
And this is a beautiful cover. I like that cover.
What a steal.
Yeah, I thought this was a pretty good price. It is a newsstand, but it makes no difference. This came out in 1977, so they were all newsstands in this year. Just a little fun fact. But this is a beauty. Yeah, $100.
That's crazy.
$100 for this book.
Yeah, let me take a look at that. Dude, this book pops, man. You guys can't tell on the video. Oh, I see why it's a 9.6.
Yeah.
So there's that line right there. You see that?
Oh, okay.
Because there's
So that's fair.
Yeah, because there's
That's
no
actually,
there's no other spine text. Oh no, there is one right there.
So there you go.
Still,
So
what's interesting is this.
It's fairly graded.
Either fairly graded or maybe one notch above where it should be.
Yeah. So maybe
the other 2 books, one you guys haven't seen it, but the other one I feel like they're undergraded.
Yeah, I'll show you this last book
CGC is just weird.
in a second. So this was another cool book. Obviously, a lot of us are big fans of this character.
See the Newton ring right in the nuts. You see that?
If you look closely, there's some Newton rings there right around his nuts there.
His genitals.
That's awesome. And then the last book, like I said, I bought 3 books there. This was the most I spent. I want to say it was $150.
Dude, I think you can crack this and get
$150. So Thor issue 337, first appearance of Beta Ray Bill at a CGC 9.0. This was the most I spent at the auction, $150, and I think this can definitely benefit from a great bump. Steve just looked at this and he definitely saw that there was some improvements there with a great press.
I think it can be pressed to a high. First off, I think it's undergraded. Unless there's something we're missing, you're gonna have to look up the graders notes if there is any.
Yeah.
But I think if you send that to your presser, whoever you send it to, and then send it back to CGC, I think that's at least a 9.4.
I still have 4 credits pending with you, buddy Eric.
There you go.
Because I just there'll be a video dropping of my upcoming CGC unboxing. So I have 11 books coming out. Going to be sent out to Eric at Comic Book Pressing. I still have 4 more books pending. So this will be a book that I'll send over his way. But it's pretty clean. You know, you can show you the back.
Unless there's something we're missing, man. I just look up the graders notes. But
I'm going to look up the graders notes, see what they say.
I don't see any reason why
it
should not be higher than that.
This is my second copy. My first copy is a 9.6.
Oh, nice.
So
what's your plan with this? Are you going to hold it?
Yeah, I'll
probably. As an investment?
Yeah, probably. I'll probably hold it for a little bit.
until one of Thor movies to see if he's in it.
Yeah. So it'll give me a little bit of time to send it off, get it pressed.
And, you almost gotta like fast track that if you want that back by the movie.
Yeah, because I think when I talked to Eric, he said he had about a 6-week.
So he actually just had surgery. So he's out for a little bit, and he has like 1,400 books right now. So you might be a little bit behind.
Holy crap!
Getting that book pressed. So
don't put a black light there. Oh, that's awesome.
Dude.
Yeah,
those
so
are all 3 nice books.
I do have. So my goal is to just start submitting more books once I get back home. Just to keep the fun, the hobby is just like funding itself back and forth. Yeah. And like I said, I do got some cool books that are pending to be submitted to Eric. Check out that video that's going to be coming up probably in the next couple of days for my upcoming CGC submission. And I'm probably going to submit what do you think, 2 of these? Yeah, because the Peter Parker,
both 9.0s. I think
yeah, the Peter Parker is not going to benefit from a press. I think that was an accurate, maybe a little overgraded. Probably it should be a 9.4.
Still a beautiful book.
It's a great book. I do have to obviously pay for the submission because that was like $400 for that auction.
So you paid $400 for these books?
I paid $400 for all 3.
So you're looking at probably it was like $140-ish.
Yeah.
Dollars per book. That's pretty good. Well under.
Yeah, the She-Hulk was the cheapest one I bought. It was like $50.
That's a really good price for that.
Yeah, $50. It's going for right around $100 right now at a 9.0, but it does have some pressable defects. I would imagine.
Have you thought about doing like an auction for those, or doing like a raffle for those? Like
for instead of like submitting,
instead of resubmitting, just to like because you paid half as much as you could have for that She-Hulk. You could just double your money, and then you could use that money.
Yeah, that's possible.
To do something else if you wanted to.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea. What do you guys think?
I'm all for the raffles. I love being involved.
I don't do a lot of raffles, but if that's something that you guys think you'd be interested, I could probably just raffle off this book. And if that's a book that you guys may be interested in, I can raffle that off and put it on IG. I've never done one of these before, so
you do like 6 spots at like $20 or like 12 spots at $10.
Yeah.
Something.
And
so
if that's
$100 out of it plus the shipping.
Yeah, if that's something that you guys might be interested, let me know. I'll do that. Steve looked at it as well. It would benefit from a pressing resubmit. You get a better grade bump as well. I think it was undergraded, so that would be pretty cool. If you guys like that, I'll probably put that up for a raffle.
Let me look at both of those in the light over here, because I think both of these, like I said, can be, unless there's something I'm missing, but definitely.
Might as well give it a Panda. He's going to win.
Right.
So
there's some pressable defects I see right there. So far, I just see those in the corner. Looks like it could be pressed out a little bit too. Something I'm missing.
Yeah, so you could probably get a 9.2, maybe 9.4.
I'd say 9.2, 9.4. Look at the fucking CGC. Unless that's on the book, or is that part of the ad?
That I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not familiar with. I haven't seen too many of those.
I guess we'd have to look at the back on eBay for other books. But
yeah, the back is pretty cool. I do like that showing advertisement.
I think this is a 9.40.
So
depends on how hard they hit you for that one right there. That one's the worst one.
I got to look at the graders notes if they do provide them. Panda says he's ready to receive the book.
There is a spot right here. I just noticed, like a little. You see that right there?
Yep.
But still,
outside of that,
like if you wrap, like
it looks pretty.
Double your money easily.
It looks pretty clean, so I could probably do it. I think Steve has kind of gotten me into the maybe doing the raffle for that book.
This one's freaking clean.
Then I'm more concerned about the Thor 337 because if I can get a 9.4 out of that, that'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do a raffle for that Sensational She-Hulk #1.
The only thing I see is like that corner right there.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, that can be pressed out.
Yeah.
And it's an all white cover, back cover.
But not bad. I still think this is way under.
And that book has a lot of potential for that 337. So, yeah. That's pretty sweet. So I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna raffle that off. And I don't know.
The
Probably,
She-Hulk.
yeah,
There you go.
it's a great book. You know, it's a great story too. If you ever read that, that's definitely a great story. But yeah, that's it. You have anything else you want?
We got the Thursday night chat coming up this week. We're going to be drawing for the Berk box. And if you're a BerkFam member, you're automatically entered to win, regardless of tier, that Something is Killing Children #1 8 print 9.8.
Yeah, nice.
So we'll be doing that on Thursday.
I'll be there this Thursday.
I think we should review Something is Killing the Children because if you're not picking it up tomorrow, you should be. And why is that, David?
So I read the issue. There is 3 first appearances in the Something is Killing Children #22. Is it Gabrielle? I think her name was
the one with the different colored hair.
That was Gabrielle. There's a Donna and
Doll
and somebody else.
I don't know.
But Gabrielle is featured throughout the whole issue. She looked like a pretty interesting character. Had that green and pink hair or something like that.
And I'll send that out to Panda and Mark.
Yeah.
As well. We can review that.
So that was a pretty cool issue. I dropped that. I think that was my #3 this week to pick up for my new top 5 picks for new comic book day.
We got to review Last Ronin.
Yeah. So if Last Ronin actually shows up on the comic shelves this week, hopefully it does. It's been a year and a half plus, maybe.
It's been 6 months
since its last issue.
7 months actually, because I think it came out in November. 7 months since the last issue.
So if that shows up,
6, 7 months, whatever it is,
we'll review it.
Yeah, we'll review that and then we'll figure out that.
There's Power Rangers this week, right?
Oh, I guess probably Justice League.
Yep, Justice League 75, which is my #1 pick of the week for new comic book day. Definitely check that out.
Probably the 3 we did.
There's a bunch of deaths in that book.
I haven't read it yet, so I don't know.
Final issue, right? Josh Williamson run leading into the upcoming.
What is it? The Dark Crisis is what it's called.
I believe that's going to be the next big story arc or next big event for DC.
My guys, the Teen Titans, or I guess they're called Titans now, should be taken over as the new Justice League. So we'll see if that happens or not.
We'll see.
I'm excited for sure.
Panda's not going to be on Thursday. What's going on?
What? Why?
The Miko mystery box, but that's this Thursday with Mark and Dan and.
Why would they do it on Thursday?
Shame on you guys doing it on the Thursday night chat.
What the hell?
Oh man, what's going on, Wheelchair Superhero? Oh, why are you guys doing it on Thursday?
Why can't you guys just do it on Friday?
You guys are half of the panel on the Thursday night chat.
I mean, if you want me to move the Thursday night chat to Friday night, I'm still going to call it the Thursday night chat.
Tyler says Justice League 75 was fire. Yeah,
I've heard that from Mark
too.
Heard that from Mark too. There's some good books that come out this week for sure. Your top 5. If you haven't watched Dave's top 5 this week, pulled out a bunch of really cool covers.
I try my best. I review all the books that come out for New Comic Book Day, whether it's good reads, great covers, or speculation driven. I break it all down, and I usually give you my top 5 for the week. More often than not, the top 1 is the hottest book of the week, whether it's good read, monetary wise, or so forth. I think it's been 4 weeks in a row I've hit the top book of the week.
Yeah.
This week for New Comic Book Day, there's not going to be anything monetarily wise worth picking up, but Justice League 75 is going to be a fantastic read.
I think the best spec book was probably going to be Something is Killing Children.
Yeah, I think spec wise it's going to be sought after, but I don't think monetarily it's going to be anything.
It probably won't hold value, but you're worth picking up at least one.
But yeah,
for sure,
just for the first appearances alone.
Because you never know, this book could turn out to be.
Yeah, you never know.
Like The Walking Dead, where all the first appearances go crazy.
I know, right?
Probably not, but it could.
Yeah, because people have been. Yeah, that series has been.
It's worth $4 to just try.
Yeah,
just hold it.
What's
$4?
Like I said, it was. This week, I think, was kind of a lighter week for New Comic Book Day, which is a great thing for our wallets, you know.
Well, I'm picking up like $7 this week. So I don't know how you can say it's a light week, but that's a lot for me because we have the White Knight as well, #2.
Yes, which is my #2 this week.
And then we have Teen Titans Academy as well.
Yeah, I don't know about
It's the second to last one in the run.
I haven't been reading that series.
I forgot what else is coming out. But every book so far we talked about.
And no Marvel books this week for my top 5. Obviously, Amazing Spider-Man #1 is dropping again this week.
I remember you talked about that.
Another Amazing Spider-Man #1.
And like, yeah, this is not a good book. I did put it on my list.
Yeah, it did not make my top 5 list just because it was just another #1. They're pushing their flagship title again, and it's the restart again after all these issues. And then the last series was just not that great in my opinion. Especially after Nick Spencer left, it was basically writer by trial, and then Zeb Wells ended up winning the the new series, which is coming out tomorrow. I'm kind of pushing it on Marvel to do better.
I disagree, Panda, but whatever.
What's he saying?
No, not that one.
It worked.
That one. I disagree. I'm a Teen Titans guy, as you know. So,
but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes for next week's new comic book day. I'm gonna start reviewing that probably in a couple of days, and then I'll have that video out hopefully earlier because I'm on the road, so I'll have a little bit more time. But hopefully you guys can be on Steve's channel Thursday night for the Thursday night chat.
We'll move it back like an hour if we have to, Panda, to accommodate you, or 30 minutes. We'll maybe do an hour, and if you have to come in late, we can do that. That's fine too. Because I want you and Dave to be on there, obviously, at the last Ronin coming out, and Justice League 75. Like, those are the 2 books that you two need to review.
Yeah,
on my channel, because we'll do what we need to do to accommodate you. As long as we're not starting at like 11 p.m., I'll be okay.
Yeah, worst case, if I can't get to a comic shop Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to digitally read it either way, so I'll be prepared for the show either way.
It'll be a good time, and like I said, we'll move it back an hour or so if we have to.
Yeah, let us know what works for you, buddy. We'll figure it out. But that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream. We just hang out, show some books, CGC unboxing, donuts, beer. And obviously hanging out with Steve, which was an absolute great time this afternoon, evening, hanging out.
I'm glad you had a good time when there's no comic shops in town.
Hey, but we did do a little bit of hunting.
We did find some, though. So
at a bookstore, which was pretty cool. If it comes out on Wednesday.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, big if. I think it will. I think it shows up.
Aaron Bartling, that really awesome TMNT last running artist, told me it is coming out. So it has hit printers. It is coming out tomorrow.
Hopefully it's there.
So yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully that's it. Anything else for?
No, I'll be dropping a video at some point talking about how the USPS is a joke and destroyed a package.
Oh yeah.
And that whole fiasco. And tomorrow night Panda is doing a Planet Comic Con recap, and I need to do one for my channel.
Oh yeah, but can't wait to check that out. Yeah,
he's gonna do a live, and we'll show off what books we got and talk about it. Maybe talk some stories as well. We didn't even get to every story, so.
Oh, we can do that after real quick.
Yeah, well, I'll give you a couple more stories after real quick. I only told you like 2 or 3. There's a lot more than 2 or 3, that's for sure. So.
Yeah. All right, guys. So thanks everybody for joining in the chat, commenting. People who do watch it on the rewind, I kindly appreciate that. And as always, Mark Spector Comics. We got Steve here from BerkFamily 54 Comics.
Time.
Till next time. Out.